So you want to start your own tree business. That's good. You've taken your first step into a larger world. But you're going to need a plan. What are you going to buy first? What's most important? These questions can be very confusing and very expensive if you get it wrong. Well, that's why you have me here. I am the Dancing Lumberjack, and I am going to help you figure out what you need for your tree business. When first starting out, you might not have anything. Then you might get one saw, a few extra things, and next thing you know, things keep multiplying, and they aren't cheap. And the more things you get, the more things you realize that you need. So where does it stop? What exactly do you need to start your own tree business without going massively into debt? My name is the Dancing Lumberjack, and today I'm going to help you find out what you need and what you don't. Now, first thing you need is an arbor saw. I'm not going to get involved with what brand is better. As long as it runs and you like it, that's all that matters. Next, you need PPE. You need helmet. You need safety glasses, ear protection, boots, gloves, all those things, because your body is your most valuable asset. Also, you're going to need cleanup equipment. That's a blower, a rake, and you're going to need tarps. Next, you're going to need a bigger saw, around 76, 80 cc's, even up to like 90 cc's. I say that somewhere in the 70s range is perfect, because then you can put a 20-inch bar onto it, all the way up to a 32 with skip chain. You'll need throw line, a throw weight, and a cube to put it in. Don't skimp on the cube. Get a cube. Next thing you need is climbing rope. And there's so many different types of climbing rope that you can get. Make sure you get it from TreeStuff. They have all the options for you. Next, you'll need a saddle. This is my Notch Sentinel saddle. I love it. I say, get one. Then, you'll need a basic lanyard. A wire core flip line is a good way to start. Then get yourself spikes. These are Notch Gecko steels. Next, get yourself a second lanyard. It always helps to have more than one lanyard while in a tree. This is the Yale Blue Moon one, and I've done kind of a fusion type deal on it with a DDM pulley. Get yourself a handsaw. This Silky Segoy is just amazing. It gets me out of a lot of situations where I don't need to be pulling out my arbor saw. A scrunch, just buy a million of these because you'll probably lose half of them anyways. A figure 8 descender, in case of emergency, is always good to have on your saddle. I'm not going to get too in the weeds on this, but you're going to need MRS or SRT equipment. So I love my rope wrench fusion, and I say Ascenders make your life easier. Whether it's MRS or SRT, Ascenders make your life easier. 1/2-inch rigging rope will deal with most small to medium trees. Loop runners and a steel carabiner. That way you don't have to do 1,000,001 knots in the tree. Makes it easier on you. You're going to need a friction device for lowering, and I highly suggest the Thunder Sling. It is an amazing piece of hardware that does multiple rolls, and on small to medium trees, it is a wonder. Get a pole saw and pruner. You can start off with the very basic manual one, but one of your first upgrades, you're going to want to have a powered one. You're going to need a pulling device. Unless you're Paul Bunyan and you can push trees down, you want to make sure that they land where you want them to land, or your business is going to have a really short life. Last thing you're going to need is a truck. So you can haul away all the debris, you can bring in chippers, you can bring in lifts. My suggestion to you is get an old truck. Yes, you might need to fix it up a little bit, but older trucks, the parts are cheaper. It's a lot easier to do. This is my 1976 F350. This thing is a beast. It's pulled over trees. I can stack it full of whatever. It's a very strong, capable truck. And they're out there. You just gotta look for them. In total, you're looking around almost $4,000 in gear just to get in the door. $6,000 if you get a basic truck. But buy quality and get your stuff from TreeStuff.com.